Who's your basketball GOAT?
Man, I just love that Kobe guy, man. LeBron and I are good friends.
Yeah.
Real great friends, yeah.
Because LeBron was there on your record, right?
Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. I throw Shaq in there.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to win all the games, I'm gonna have to put Steph in there.
The GOAT debate just took a shocking turn, and this time it's coming from none other than rap legend and NBA insider 2 Chainz. While most fans lock horns over whether Michael Jordan or LeBron James is the greatest of all time, 2 Chainz flips the script with a revelation no one saw coming. He throws Kobe Bryant's name into the center of the ring and unapologetically declares that neither MJ nor LeBron is at the top of the basketball food chain. Coming from someone who has built close relationships with all 3 legends and who lives and breathes hoops culture, this isn't just another hot take. This is a bombshell. From childhood fandom to adult friendships, 2 Chainz brings an angle no analyst or former player could provide. And the most stunning part, his reasoning isn't based on stats or legacy resumes, it's personal, it's real, and it's grounded in first-hand experience. Before we break down every quote and explore exactly why 2 Chainz believes Kobe is on another planet, make sure to subscribe to NBA Showdown and smash that like button for more explosive takes like this one. 2 Chainz doesn't shy away from naming his top 5 basketball legends. For most fans, mentioning names like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Shaq, and Steph Curry would already be enough to spark an intense debate. But the key takeaway here isn't just the names he lists, it's the one name he puts at the top when the stakes are highest. When it comes to who he trusts to win it all, 2 Chainz confidently says Steph Curry. That choice is significant because it dismisses the traditional narrative that either Jordan or LeBron must be the GOAT. It highlights how, for Chainz, greatness isn't just about accolades or dominance over a specific era. Instead, it's about who can perform under pressure when everything is on the line. Curry's clutch ability, relentless work ethic, and unshakable confidence clearly left an impression on him. And by including Shaq, a historically dominant but often overlooked figure in these debates, he also challenges the idea that legacy can be measured solely by rings or MVP trophies. This quote sets the tone for everything that follows. 2 Chainz isn't interested in worshiping names. He respects skill, influence, and above all, the ability to take over a game. The fact that Jordan and LeBron are included, but not at the top, shows his view isn't driven by nostalgia or popularity. It's about what he's seen and what he values. And in this light, the entire GOAT discussion begins to look different. Not a comparison of eras or statistics, but a test of who delivers when it matters most. For 2 Chainz, that honor doesn't automatically go to Jordan or LeBron. 2 Chainz flat out says Kobe Bryant is the greatest basketball player of all time. It hits differently. This isn't a fan yelling from the bleachers. This is someone who's watched, interacted with, and learned from some of the greatest to ever step on the hardwood. And what makes this statement powerful is not just the name he picked, but the love behind it. 2 Chainz doesn't provide an analytical breakdown or cite championship stats. He simply says he loves Kobe, and that's enough for him to crown him as the GOAT. This speaks volumes about the emotional side of basketball fandom. It reminds us that greatness is often felt, not calculated. For many, Kobe's tenacity, his Mamba mentality, and his tragic passing elevated him to mythical status. What 2 Chainz is doing here is humanizing the GOAT conversation. He isn't asking fans to crunch numbers or dissect games. He's saying that greatness is about how a player makes you feel. And for him, Kobe's intensity, discipline, and charisma left an indelible mark. What's even more significant is that he made this statement knowing full well the weight of the Jordan versus LeBron debate. By putting Kobe above both, 2 Chainz not only declares his personal truth, but also gives voice to a growing faction of fans and athletes who see Kobe as more than just a middle ground between MJ and Bron. In this moment, he flips the GOAT narrative and makes it clear, greatness isn't about consensus, it's about connection. Meeting your idols can change your perspective forever. For 2 Chainz, having met Michael Jordan once or twice and Kobe Bryant multiple times gave him a unique vantage point that most fans could only dream of. While he describes Jordan as a cool and respectful guy, it's clear that the depth of his connection with Kobe left a far stronger impression. Their multiple conversations about basketball weren't casual meet and greets. They were exchanges of respect. What this quote reveals is that for 2 Chainz, basketball greatness isn't just defined by how a player performs on the court, but how they connect with others off of it. His admiration for Kobe doesn't just stem from Kobe's 5 rings or legendary performances, it comes from those real conversations, where the respect was mutual. When an icon like Kobe listens and engages seriously with someone who understands the game, it leaves a lasting legacy. It also helps explain explain why 2 Chainz doesn't feel the same about Jordan or LeBron despite their historic accomplishments. It's a matter of personal resonance. In the GOAT debate, that factor is often overlooked. But for 2 Chainz, the bond he formed with Kobe, the insight he gained from those moments, made it clear. Greatness is more than stats. It's how you impact people. And Kobe impacted him in a way the others...
Oh, I met Jordan once or twice. He was really nice. He was cool. I met Kobe many a times. We had conversations about basketball. And
what elevates 2 Chainz' perspective even further is the respect Kobe had for his basketball IQ. When Kobe, a known perfectionist who lived and breathed the game, saw something valuable in 2 Chainz' understanding of basketball, it solidified their relationship. For 2 Chainz, this wasn't just flattery, it was validation. It told him that his passion, his eye for the game, and his perspectives weren't just fandom, they were legitimate. That kind of acknowledgement from Kobe is rare, and it speaks volumes about how the two connected. When someone like Kobe sees you as a peer in basketball intellect, it's not a casual gesture. It's a seal of respect. This is likely one of the biggest reasons why 2 Chainz places Kobe above everyone else. It's not that he's denying Jordan or LeBron's greatness. It's that his experience with Kobe was deeper, more real. It was rooted in basketball itself, not just fame or reputation. That's why his GOAT pick isn't based on highlights or championships. It's based on something personal and powerful, a connection that made him feel seen by one of the most focused and respected players in history. And that's not something you forget.
Some would seem like he might have respected my IQ.
The debate intensifies when 2 Chainz, after expressing his deep respect and admiration for Kobe Bryant, also highlights his close friendship with LeBron James. He speaks about how their families are intertwined, their kids hang out, and their wives are close. This paints a clear picture that his judgment is not clouded by bias or favoritism. Even with that closeness, he still doesn't consider LeBron the greatest. That is incredibly telling. Many would assume that such a personal relationship would naturally lead someone to place LeBron at the top, yet 2 Chainz remains firm in his opinion. This speaks to his integrity when it comes to basketball, making it clear that his evaluation is rooted in respect for the craft and not emotional loyalty. What's more, by sharing these personal dynamics, he adds depth to the conversation. LeBron is not just a sports icon to him, he's a friend, a man he respects, someone whose character and dedication he knows firsthand. But despite all that, even with a front row seat to LeBron's life and achievements, 2 Chainz still believes Kobe stands taller in the hierarchy of greatness. That alone says more than stats ever could. It reveals how 2 Chainz views the GOAT debate, not just about wins and records, but about how a player embodies the essence of basketball. It's a rare angle, and because it comes from someone who knows these men personally, it hits harder than any analyst take. He's not looking at these players from a distance, he's lived the moments, felt their energy, and seen who they are when the cameras are off. And when all that is considered, Kobe still comes out on top for him. That clarity, despite deep personal ties, is what gives 2 Chainz' stance its undeniable weight.
LeBron and I are good friends.
Yeah.
Real great friends, yeah.
Because LeBron was AR on your record, right?
I've hung out, my kids has been to his house and all of that. Our wives has hung out before and all that, so yeah.
In a humorous yet piercing exchange with Shannon Sharpe, 2 Chainz tackles the issue of Bronny James's NBA draft position and what many perceive as nepotism. While acknowledging the role LeBron may have played in paving the way for his son, 2 Chainz doesn't shy away from admitting that he would do the same for his own child. It's a father's instinct, to use your influence to create opportunities. But beyond the lighthearted tone, there's a deeper implication in what 2 Chainz is saying. He's subtly suggesting that LeBron's reach within the league is unparalleled, even to the point of shaping narratives and outcomes. That kind of power is both admired and questioned. The fact that Bronny was drafted at such a low pick but received massive media coverage tells us a lot about how the NBA ecosystem operates around LeBron. 2 Chainz doesn't deny the reality of that influence, but he also doesn't apologize for it. Instead, he frames it within the lens of fatherhood. This moment shows how layered his take is. He can acknowledge the benefits of influence while still keeping the GOAT debate rooted in performance and basketball legacy. His performance and basketball legacy, and importantly, even while defending LeBron as a father, he doesn't shift his stance on where LeBron stands in the hierarchy of greatness. This section speaks volumes about how 2 Chainz sees the modern NBA. It's not just about who plays the best, it's also about who controls the narratives. And sometimes that control can be mistaken for greatness. But 2 Chainz separates the two clearly. Power off the court doesn't equal dominance on it, and just because someone can influence outcomes doesn't mean they've reached the summit of basketball history. That summit, in his eyes, still belongs to Kobe Bryant.
Getting drafted, they make it seem like Bronny went top 5. He's the 55th pick in the draft. The only guy said,
I'm gonna show you what nepotism look like when mine get old. Show you.
As the conversation deepens, 2 Chainz continues to show love and loyalty to LeBron by defending his decision to help Bronny enter the league. He recognizes the criticism LeBron has received, but firmly argues that there is nothing wrong with a father helping his son. What's more impressive is how he transitions this defense into a praise for Bronny's actual performance. According to 2 Chainz, the young man has been proving himself in the G League and is evolving into a solid player. This is crucial because it shows that 2 Chainz isn't just riding the wave of celebrity influence. He's paying attention to Bronny's growth and recognizing the talent that is being developed. However, this doesn't alter his view of the GOAT conversation. Even with this newfound appreciation for LeBron as a father and a leader, 2 Chainz does not blur the lines between influence and legacy. In fact, it strengthens his argument. Because if the GOAT debate were about off-court moves and family leadership, LeBron would have a strong case. But when it comes to pure basketball greatness, the killer instinct, the game-winning moments, and the will to dominate, 2 Chainz still leans toward Kobe. He understands that leadership is multifaceted, but greatness on the court is singular. Bronny's progression is a credit to LeBron's legacy, but it does not rewrite history. It does not erase what Kobe accomplished. What we see in this quote is a rare maturity, the ability to honor one man's fatherhood and mentorship while still sticking to a different opinion on basketball excellence. 2 Chainz isn't swayed by popularity or headlines. He's a student of the game, shaped by personal encounters and deep respect, and in that lens, Kobe is still untouched. LeBron's family victories are commendable, but in the arena of basketball supremacy, 2 Chainz has already made his choice.
Nothing wrong. And then actually you're seeing a whole nother side when Bronny been playing in the G League and just the culmination of just what this season done. He just, man, he's a different player already. And that's what happens.
2 Chainz just did what most won't dare to. He opened the GOAT debate, took it off the rails of Jordan and LeBron, and parked it firmly in Kobe Bryant territory. And this wasn't a hot take for the sake of controversy. It was personal. It was real. It was rooted in experience, respect, and first-hand encounters. When you talk to Jordan and say, he's cool, but have meaningful basketball conversations with Kobe that leave a lasting impact, that changes your outlook forever. When your own kids are playing with LeBrons and you still have the clarity to say greatness is about more than status, that is conviction. 2 Chainz didn't just name drop legends, he lived moments with them, and based on that, he decided that Kobe is the embodiment of what basketball greatness truly means. For those still clinging to stats and championships alone, maybe it's time to consider the human side of this game. Because sometimes the real GOAT isn't the one with the most rings, but the one who leaves the deepest mark on your soul. Make sure to subscribe to NBA Showdown because these aren't just takes, they're truth bombs.